That would be funny. This is excellent. What's excellent mean? Okay, bang. All right. Let's see if it's actually up. Hey, there we go. I'm live. Hey, there we go.
Let me pull it up.
Let's build this fucking table.
All right, I got it pulled up now.
That's what we're gonna do. So we're gonna take board. And we're gonna do this.
Oh, you're pretty quiet
Compared to you.
in the stream, like when you're talking.
Ah, that's quiet. Are you sure? That might. I'm pretty sure. Maybe you just have the YouTube volume down. Because for
No,
me it
I
was loud.
usually have my YouTube volume like at half, and I have you at 100%.
Ah, ah. It sounds fine
Maybe
on my
maybe
end.
maybe I just have your Discord up a lot and it's throwing it out.
That might be it. Because mine sounds fine. Yeah, let's make a little. I need my person. My little reference. Right, little human. Let's use a scaling reference and let's get fucking lit. I'm getting shitty frames. Is this actually like horrible? It is. What the fuck? Why is that like recolor just completely tank my frames? I don't understand. Okay, let's make my little power desk. It's gonna be a little slanted, but that's all right. Then I'm gonna do. So how should I build this? Did you say I put one on top?
Man, alright. Yeah, that'll work like that.
I don't know. I need to turn rotation off.
I don't know, just build however you want.
Goofy ass little desk. That's a little a little crooked. But hey, that's how it has to be. And now we're gonna go here. Stretch you out a little bit. I'm a big fan of this material system I made. I can just make any shape I want, and it'll just be wood. It'll just be an even wood texture. I definitely want tiling to be a little better because it's still, you can still see where it tiles, even though this is supposed to be a meta scans material. I actually don't remember. Was this the ChatGPT texture?
I think so. I think you modified it though.
Yeah, I think it is. Huh. Think it'll definitely be better if we use a meta scans material instead of the AI thing. 'Cause the AI doesn't even look good. If it looked good, I'd use it, but it doesn't look good. Dang. L table. To get my nail. Spike? What did I call it? Is it Mega Scans? Yeah. Aha! Like this one. Ciao. Peace with your god, motherfucker. Oh, shit. Bang. Table. And I have a barrel. Barrel. I do still have the barrel. Yeah. Let's keep that. I think I'm gonna do. See what I'm trying to do here?
Yeah.
And then we go bang, take a high resolution screenshot. I forgot how to do that. It's been a while. There we go. Good chow. Did I get? I remember where it is. Screenshots, Windows Editor. There you are. And then it was like pick. That's Photopea. Yeah. My goat. Free Photoshop online. Yes. Yeah. This is where we go to city game, saved, screenshots, Windows Editor, bang. All right, here we are. Okay, now what I want to do is I want to take there, view the background. Fuck. Okay. Select. Get this. To select in the background. Okay.
We know every single one of our students by name and we know their story.
All right. Well, Quest Forward High School Omaha gets a little fucking free advertising, I guess. Oh, just leaked where I live, I guess. Bang. Not actually. There's a million people in this city. I'm fine. You go house by house if you want.
Yeah, I was definitely planning on doing that.
We know every
Ah!
single one of our students.
Fuck, it did it again. Cuck. Scared me. Why is my browser so loud? Make peace with your god, motherfucker. Did it, okay. Aha! Check that out. Delete this. Make file. Export as a PNG. Call this funny desk. And then on OBS, add an image. Desk. Let's to file, which I'm just gonna put pictures. Aha. So now I can put this funny desk down here and make it look like I'm sitting behind it. Bang. Bang. Bang, bang, bang.
Nice. I like it.
We gotta make the desk bigger, I think. Oh yeah, I like that a lot actually. Aha! Ah! Ah! The desk! Yes! Okay, now what we have to do is we have to modify the desk with some filters. Can add a little. Can we add a shadow? Chroma key. The fuck? Oh, never mind. What I know we can do is we can add some vignette on this. Adjust it. You like subtle. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, there we go. Now it looks like I'm behind the desk, kinda. Oh, but it's getting the whole screen. I don't want the whole screen. What the fuck? I have no idea. No, it just does the whole screen. That fucking sucks. Alright. Let's chill. Very, very chill. Very, very chill. I got a little bit of background in me. Oh, that's just from that literal background. Okay. Now we gotta make a new scene. This is called Speaking. Oh, 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 we're disappearing. Hold on. Hold on a second. We're gonna add. Get my camera back. Oh, now I'm large. And then we're gonna add my table back. Except this time, just when I fit like this behind the table. Ah, ah, ah. Bang. Okay. Now I need to. I think this needs to be bigger. Huh. Interesting. But what I do need is the other part of that background, which was like this. I guess I could just put, hold on, I could just put the image behind it. This is where we can go get the pictures. Yeah, and then this is where we can make it match there, and then up the over. I actually don't remember. This goes down here. Hey, there we go. Hey! I'm behind the desk.
Nice.
And then now we have to add the chat. Now, how to do that? How to add chat? Let's pull up a YouTube video. Actually, better yet, how to warp image in OBS. How to skew sources. This thing. Streamer FX public. Is there not just an, hold on, I'm pretty sure there's a, let me skew it. Because what I was gonna do is I was gonna have this like over here. I'm gonna have to download this, whatever this is. Stream. What's it called? Stream effects.
When emergency strikes, first responders rely on the latest technology. That's why T-Mobile created.
Oh, duckies, Andy.
Okay.
SDF effects and blurs, but there is so much more to do with encoding and even features such as it was always safe. It just depended which plugins you used, as some were not updated yet. Make sure you install it into the correct OBS location.
Oh yeah, that's good call. Let me make sure I do that, whatever the fuck that means. Just looking at the code. Is there not a releases? Oh, here we go. Authors, license. There's no releases. The fuck? Ah, Okay, well, let's work on the chat. Chat widget OBS. YouTube.
So in this video, I'm going to walk you step by step on setting up your. Now, what you're going to do is you're going to come to streamelements.com, and I'll put a link in the description. I'll select overlays. This is going to bring you to a new dashboard and to stream.
They just use Stream Elements. Try Stream Elements. YouTube. Probably not. Just can't see anything. Increase your with Stream Elements chatbot. No, I just want overlays. Yeah, let's do overlays. Streaming tools, overlays. Creating overlay. 1080p is fine. Add a widget. Let's do a chat box. There we go. Bang. How am I going to want this positioned? Probably like here. Chat. Session data. And fuck, how do I do this? Ah, here we go. See if I remember how to do this. I did this before back in the day. We're gonna call this chat. Oh, chat. Let's chill. Okay, now we need to background color, nothing. Position, size and style, text settings. Pick a font. This is fine. Black. Bold. Text stroke. Text stroke. There we go. I have to send something in my own chat to make it pop up. Send something in my own chat. I don't know what I'm doing. I want to let me open. Is there a chat panel for you, Mikey?
An empty black box. You want me to send something in it?
Yeah.
Oh, no, there isn't actually, now that you say something. There's
Why?
nowhere to enter chat.
What's
Type.
What is going on? What is going on? Where do we go to live? Isn't there a live studio? Here we go. Go live. I am live. I'm already streaming. Get ready to now. Back later. Here's something. Connection poor. What the fuck? Why? Probably because there's shit not working. What's going on here? Connect your encoder auto-generated. Yeah, that's what I want. What's going on? Here we go. Here's the chat. Rah.
Oh, now the chat's visible.
Okay. Sweet. Is this my chat? Dave. Snapping on. Okay, speaking chat. It should be working, right? Copy URL. Is it not in here? Yeah. Oh, there's something. Hello. That made it so you can type stuff?
Yeah.
Type something. There you go. Hey, it worked. Sweet. Okay, bang. That fucking solves that mystery, I guess. This is a little strange. It won't let me send the stuff. Okay, well, whatever. But we have a scene with the chat. See, ooh, we're by the table. Oh, and now we're by the table in the world. Ah! Ugh. Ooh, you know what we could do? I wonder if this probably wouldn't look too bad, would it? We just added. I think it's this here, and I just put it here, and shrunk it, and put it in like the background. Shit. Oh shit. Well, maybe I shouldn't have it Because it would be like this. I would be like on YouTube or something. Is that fire?
Looks good to me.
I don't really know what I'm trying to accomplish with this scene, but it's like where I can just yap and talk about shit. Or if you're showing me something.
Oh, I like that with the in the bag.
Yeah, or if you're showing me something, I can be like, oh, what's this fucker up to? Something stupid. It's watching little fucking marbles go up the ramp.
Yep.
And we could also do.
Oh, that's not supposed to be there.
What?
Look at the stream.
Oh, damn. What the fuck?
Not supposed to be like that. Oh, perfect. I fixed it.
Hey, check this out. Inception. Oh, freaky. Freaky deaky. All right, dope. Should we let everyone know?
Be right back.
Bang. Let's get everything back to normal. Okay, where were we? We were over here fucking around.
All right, I'm back.
Sweet. Oh, I have another good idea. Hold on. We can bring chat in to behind me. Aha. Or I can make it really small. Put it like on the table next to me. Oh yeah. God fucking damn it. All right. Let's lock in now. What do I actually have to do? Now that everything's set up. I have a scene here and I have a scene here. What's the new game? Your mom. Oops. The new game's called I Gotta Pee. Yeah, we're locked. We're dialed. What do you think about this?
About what?
Look at my stream. See
Game
this?
takes a minute to load. Oh, you mean just?
Like, cause they can already see the chat if you're on like desktop.
Oh, I see. Yeah, I see where the chat is.
But it's like it's not very readable, but that's on purpose because like you can already read the chat if you want, but if you don't want to read the chat, I don't want to have it on the stream again. So
Yeah.
this just gives an idea of like, oh, there's stuff being said, but it's just over my shoulder, so I don't give a fuck about it, you know? No,
Yeah.
I'm just joking. I'm just joking. But what I'm not joking about is how much I'm gonna fucking make this shit work. Okay, where was I? Oh yeah, didn't I rage quit the rotation? I did. Ugh! Rotation. my nemesis, because it can move. You can move the object fine, right? You can move it in the plane, but you can't rotate it at all. So what am I gonna do? I've got to. Well, what I did last time was working. I don't know why. It was just something with rotating it around the other way didn't really work because we were using tangent squared. So what I got to do is I got to get the initial mouse location and then get a theta, but I need that theta to adjust in both directions regardless of where I'm looking. So because like if I'm doing it this way, it's going to want to rotate counterclockwise. So in this direction. If I do it this way, but if I do it this way, I'm doing the same motion, except it's in the opposite direction. But I tried fixing that by getting the normal vector to this and then adjusting based on that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to throw something together. Just so I'm not yapping about nothing. That was in Blueprint PP editor. And what I was doing so the gizmo, rotate. Okay, so I can just there we go. So we have a rotate here. And when we go to rotate, we can just get the active gizmo component. And we can get for vector. So this forward vector of the component should be its direction, its orthogonal direction to the rotation. So if you imagine my finger is this vector just pointing in a direction, you have this rotation around it. So what that'll allow me to do is if I want to rotate this way, I just do some math. I gotta remember what that math is. We also have this, which is the mouse location. And we also have starting location. And we also have this. Which is where we get location. This is the center of the rotation of the little gizmo. And what we're gonna want to do is we're gonna want to get the angle between two vectors. Each vector being this minus the starting position. Because if you think of it like a clock, we're getting the rotation between these two arrow hands. And it's going to be a little browse for me, actually. I forgot how to do this. To get angle between. Pretty sure it's tangent squared. Almost 100% sure it's tangent squared, but I just forgot the part that goes into it. I know that doesn't work. There we go. Is it atan 2? Arctangent 2? Does that even make sense? No. Hold on, let's ask ChatGPT. No, I have to. See the angle between two directional vectors in Unreal Engine. You use the dot product. I know. But we can't use arc cosine. Theta needs to be directional. Yeah, so obviously we just have to normalize. And then something with the cross product, dot product. Cross product A and B. We're gonna cross them, and then we're gonna what the fuck, dude? Yeah, ChatGPT's not being helpful at all. There we go. Jesus Christ. Found it. It's here, I'll show you what I'm looking at. So it's arctangent squared of looks like vector 1 W1. What's W? Or what's W? Oh, okay. Which that's the cross product. Right? Dumb. How are there two cross products here? This is just arctan squared. Of A divided by B, the cross product is X. Oh, it's the dot product. Okay, hold on. Like that? Print. Ah. Math. See what that does.
A lot of math.
Yeah, I've never done this vector formula before. Arctangent squared. I totally would derive it on stream, but I don't think anyone would like that. Okay, let's see what it does. 90 degrees. Yeah, that's. Okay, so when I go to the right, it's going to like 91. And if I go to the left, it's going to 88. Okay, hold on. We might be onto something. Now we just need to subtract 90. And then bring it up here. Now let's see what it does. Okay, so that's counterclockwise is giving me positive values, so it's increasing its rotation. Counterclockwise is giving me negative numbers, that's good. And then now, when we do it on this side, clockwise is giving me positive, counterclockwise is giving me negative. So now what we got to do is we have to flip those, because if I set it up, for example, if I go in here and we update the delta transform, and let's just say, make sure these are zeroed out. Let's just use this value that we've been creating, this angle. Can I select this, please?
Ben wants to know what game you're making.
Ben?
Yeah.
Honestly, it doesn't even, do we even call it a game? It's basically just a simulation. I'm just giving you guys the tools to make a game, basically. Kinda. So more of a game engine.
All right.
But anyways, yeah, you basically make everything. It's like a survival game, but the players have like complete control over everything. Like every house, every single part of the house is made by a player. It's the whole built and ran by players idea that Agreed-A-Man was supposed to be and never followed through. Okay, let's test this with Z first. Let's just see if Z works. I'm just gonna fuck around. I'll figure out how you decide which direction it should be later. Because I'm pretty sure that was the main issue that I was dealing with. Okay, so well, it's not gonna be doing anything. Did I disconnect all the rotation shit? I did. Okay, so whatever I'm rotating, let's just make it singular for now. Let's just set rotation. Let's just add world rotation. Or how are we doing it? We were getting the delta transform. We were getting everything I transform. But then we were also applying it to myself. How are we doing that? Oh, here we go. This is where we were doing that. Because we were fucking with the gizmo here. I guess we'll just do that in here again. Does that make sense? Set rotation. What do we want to do this? We want to, this is how much we're rotating the gizmo. So whatever object we last selected is where it goes. I forgot, hold on. Or is it the average of the two? Pretty sure it's both. Oh, it is the middle of them, okay. So if it's going to the middle, I just want the gizmo to rotate on its own. So we'll just do this twice. I'm just gonna do it like this. Which is basically what I'm doing. Just see what that does. Because I'm using, I could just do add. I'm over engineering it already. Jesus Christ. Okay, let's try that. So that's going to be world rotation. So, which is going to, there you go, see?
Nice.
What I don't understand is why did this... Okay, what if I do it from below? See, this is where we have a problem. So clockwise is doing it clockwise like it should when I'm up here. So that works fine. But when I'm below it, it does the opposite direction. And the way we're going to fix that is we were going to get this vector that I had. I'm going to take y, by
Ben wants to know what concept you're going for with the building system.
I don't. Do you even know a game that's done something like this in depth?
No, the best way that I know to describe it is imagine you're playing a game and you can put something on a table and then you move that table and the thing stays on top of it. Like it doesn't, its physics are connected to the table, but imagine that on like literally every asset in the game does that.
Like
The best way I know to describe it.
I think I posted a TikTok. It didn't do very well, so I mean that's probably why no one knows what's going on. But I explained pretty in depth how everything works. It's like if you have a window, you like every part of the window frame is its own like little object that you connected together with something like welding or whatever. So basically, like if you're building a house, the player designed the house. A player designed the windows. A player designed everything. It's very in depth. Now, the construction of the actual house is pretty simple. You just grab the raw resources and throw it into it, and it just magically builds, which is worth it for the complexity of the blueprints. It basically allows like a casual player that doesn't want to get all into the blueprint system to like build a house or build a gun or build tools or weapons without having to actually design them. Some other player, like Mikey probably, has already designed a blueprint and they can just use that one, but he might have to buy the blueprint from Mikey. Might not be free, you know?
Might not be free. Of course it's not going to be free.
Fuck, no, it's not free. Okay, let's get, I think, view cache POV. Here we go. Get camera cache POV. So the way I was solving this was I was getting the vector, I guess it would be the camera location relative, so that would be this minus this vector over here. And then normalizing these, this is already normal. And then just dot producting them. Because I should, in theory, get a negative dot product, I believe. So if I just, let's put another print string. So this should be a positive number when I'm in line with it. It's going to be either a positive or a negative depending on if I'm in line with it or not. So you see how it's like a positive one almost, but if I go down here, it's a negative one. That means I'm going to have to negate and rotate the other way. This is going to, I have a feeling this is going to work like a treat. This was the one of the issues I ran into. So if I have a decimal that's 0.9, I'm going to want to seal it, right? But I also, if it's negative, oh wait. It's not, Let's not overthink this, right? If it's less than 0, it's -1. If it's more than 0, it's 1. It's just how it is. It's just how it is. And then bang. That should, in theory, that should correct our little rotating the wrong way. So it rotates that way, and then when I go below, it rotates that way. Bang. Okay, so now the next step is getting, well, first of all, if I select 2 objects and I rotate them, they're just rotating individually, which, I mean, I've already shown you I can solve that pretty easily. But I just gotta make sure I get all of the transforms down. Like, I need to understand vector math. Ugh. So if I have an object that's rotating, right? But it could be like this. Do I have everything rotate around the gizmo? Because I'm going to be rotating multiple items. I could switch. Because if I have multiple items selected, it has to be the world reference. So if I have 2 objects like this that are parallel and the gizmo's right here and I'm rotating it, these are going to have to rotate like this. Let's do that first. Let's just implement that. And I did that vector math before first try, so I think it's just, all I do is I have a rotation, a location, and I just have to, fuck, how did I do this last time? Was it rotating about an origin? I think I rotated a vector instead of rotating the object. I just rotated a vector around. Yeah, that's what I did. And I think that worked great. Hold on. So I took the object, got the world location, subtract from the gizmo, actor's location, rotate vector by this amount. Let me just add location, set the location again. And then we
Did my
also,
link not send
for what?
through your stream? I sent a link to your TikTok, but I guess it didn't send.
Yeah, I bet you YouTube just bans links. We're gonna work on Greeted Man. Well, I got news for you. This is basically Greeted Man. It's just the better version that everyone wanted originally. In essence, it's a lot more complicated than that, but that's basically the simplest way I can put it right now. But let's see what this does. I don't even know if this is gonna work first try. Yeah. Yeah, let's do it. Oh, this. Holy shit! That did not work. That did not work. Why? So I'm getting the world location of this relative to that, which is going to be like this little pointy vector, right? And then I'm gonna, oh, is it because I need to add this back to the gizmo? Then add it? Oh, no, it's this.
Ben wants to know when it's going to release.
Never.
That's right.
Literally in like 5 years, bro. Not even
When
joking.
do you think you're going to be able to get like a
Oh,
Patreon
dev test
branch?
dev test will be done by the summer. Mainly because I need the money to pay rent, but also because it should be ready by then to actually fuck around with. Hey, check that out.
Nice.
Ooh, it's doing some freaky shit though. Is it because my player's on it? Hold on, let me get my player away from it.
I doubt it.
Okay, now will you do freaky? Oh, you're doing freaky shit anyways. Okay, look, it's not doing this freaky shit. But it is spitting the wrong way, so that's not good. Oh,
Uh,
oh.
That's not right.
Oh, it's because of the forward vector that it's referencing. That's why it works fine when I do this one, but it's just the wrong way. So this was one of the main issues that I ran into previously, is when I'm doing, okay, it's just reversed. Because global's great, but when I have one object selected, I have to do it different. Because what happens, well, first of all, let's just hook up the forward vector indicating which direction. Let's make a little thing for that. So this is going to be, pretty sure this is Y rotation. This is X rotation. This is Z rotation. Or Z for British people.
Yes, there will be an economy.
Oh yeah. The coolest thing about the
Gonna
economy
be-
is it works like a real economy. There's no currency. You guys get to decide what you want to use as currency. So obviously at first it's going to be bartering. It's going to be like, I'll give you this blueprint for a workbench if you give me like this much stone or whatever, right? But eventually people will start creating this like standardized currency. Like maybe a YouTuber has his own city and he decides, all right, we're going to use fucking peanuts. Peanuts are the currency. So if you want more peanuts, grow peanuts. So, and then maybe eventually Peanuts becomes popular enough where multiple servers use it. And then when you're going out to trade, you're like, hey, I'll give you 5 peanuts for this. And they're like, yeah, all right, I'll have some peanuts. Because you can eat them, right? It's like, it's a currency you can eat. Because I'm sure food's going to be valuable as fuck. Because when you die, you drop everything you have on you. Like, it's not very forgiving. Now the inventory works a little different than most games. There's no UI, so it's literally whatever's on your character. So if you want to carry a bunch of stuff, you'd have to have a backpack. And the backpack, not exactly sure how I'm going to do it yet, but I kind of want to have a pretty cool system like the forest where, they had the mat that you'd lay down.
That's
and it would
exactly
have,
what I was thinking.
yeah.
That would
I'm
be
gonna,
cool.
it's gonna have to be like that because there's no like item. It's just an object in the world. So that object in the world has to be somewhere. So I think if it's literally in your backpack, I think that'd be sick, right?
Yeah.
And I do want to make it so the players make their own clothing too. So I don't know how I'm gonna do it yet. Unreal Engine's been releasing a lot of really cool cloth physics systems that I might be able to like make it so you can make your own clothing too. That would be sick. Don't know how I'm gonna do it yet, but if it can be done, it's gonna be done. Basically. What was I doing? Fuck. Oh. Here we go. So what I want to do is so I have these component tags, and then if I get
Who's the
one-
other guy talking?
Oh, this is Mikey. Say hi to Mikey,
What's
everyone.
up?
Hi, Mikey. He's the voice in my head. I'm insane.
Yeah.
Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're just gonna do X, Y, Z. We're just gonna make 3 of these. X, Y, and Z. X, Y, Z. And we're just gonna funnel those in like this. Only if we're gonna run this whole section here. Only if I need to figure out how many I've selected. I think that's just getting the gizmo, get transforming length. So if I'm transforming an individual object, I'm gonna have to do something different. But for now, this is fine. Because if we go in here, this is just gonna set the world rotation of the object. Which I should probably do the same thing in here, because there's gonna be a whole different line of or section of code. Because when you're rotating more than one object, you want it to rotate around the little arrow thing, right? The gizmo. But if you're rotating one object, you want to rotate that object around itself so you can like position things locally. Because Mikey, you know in Unreal Engine where when you have like a barrel like this, right?
Hmm.
And you rotate it like this,
Yeah.
you see how the rotator is like this is rotating it around the world, the
Yeah,
world's
it's no
X direction.
longer around. Yeah.
But you can switch it to I forget this one. Yeah, but you can switch it to rotate around itself, so you can do stuff like this.
Yeah.
So what I'm gonna do in my game, I feel like whenever I have one object selected, I only care about that object's transform. I don't care about the world. So whenever you have one object selected, it's gonna act like this, where you rotate around itself. But whenever you have multiple objects selected, it'll operate like this, where you rotate them together like this.
Yeah.
Because that just makes sense to me. And if I need to make it so you can choose, I will. Because I mean, I can. That's what's nice about doing all this manually is eventually down the line, if I want to add a way for you to do some super crazy rotation bullshit that you guys suggest, I can just add it. It's not a big deal. The problem with Greed of Man, one of the biggest problems, I use so many like things made by other people that I didn't know how to go in and change them, so I just never did. But now everything is made raw, so I can go in and change it. Okay, so if it equals 1, we're going to go up. And now this is where it gets a little tricky. Because this should make rotating two objects together beautiful. In theory. Oh, wow. Why is my camera rotating? What the fuck? Whoa, that's not right. What did I fuck up with?
Ben wants to know, essentially, is there going to be structural integrity
Yeah,
for
something
putting
like
heavy
that.
things on wood?
Yeah, there's going to be something like that. I think it's going to be a little bit more, not advanced, but it's going to be a little bit more fundamental. Like, for example, wood. If you burn the wood, it's going to become less strong. But the amount that you burn it also makes it so it burns less, right? Because you've already combusted a lot of that carbon. So I'm going to have that in the same system because I can just break it down to its fundamental level. That's like what I'm doing with thermodynamics in general. For example, a car, like when you move a steering wheel, it's not like I'm not having the steering wheel tell the axle to move and then tell the gearbox to move. It's just conservation of energy. The energy that you put into the wheel turning has to go somewhere. So the game will calculate where it's supposed to go, so which would be the wheels obviously turning. So instead of like having a system to determine the movement of objects, it's just energy. So the energy just gets transferred from your body into the wheels. Which is funny because the body actually has like it tracks the ATP and the glycogen in your body and how your body releases like chemical energy. So there could be like just a full circle of the food that you ate. Technically, the food that you ate turned into fat cells that turned into your arm movements that turned into the gearbox moving and the wheels turning. So that chocolate bar you ate in the other city is actually turning your wheel technically because it just follows the line of energy. Now, same thing is going to apply to the molecular stuff. So the structural stability of objects. So like the wood, for example, if I have a table with 4 wooden legs and I burn the shit out of one of them, that leg isn't going to be doing anything anymore. It might just be gone. I mean, it's just going to turn to ash. But if I just burn everything for a bit and then put it out, it's going to be weaker. And I think that system for like fire and basically how much energy the matter has is going to be the same as structural stability. Don't know how complicated I'm going to make it yet. I could go into the details of like individual dislocations in the molecular structure. Anyways, I'm done yapping. I got to finish this rotation because it's really fucked now. I don't know why. I think it's because, so how does Unreal do it? Well, they kind of changed the gizmo, but then they keep it like world oriented. Fuck, Jesus Christ. So what I could do, this would probably fix it if I just did this. What if I just didn't? Oops, wrong thing. What if I just never updated the gizmo? Oh, this is also supposed to be separate to each of these. Okay, hold on. What if I just never did this? Oh, wait a minute. Hold on, let me not get ahead of myself. I think I found the issue. I was literally rotating the camera. I don't know how that happened, but it did. So if I go in here, let me get Gizmo. Let me update the transform. This is going to be this little value here. It's going to go to X. Z. See what this does. Oh, where did my little, this little guy? Oops. There we go. Whee! He's spinning. Yeah, so wrong direction again from the bottom and the top. But, oh. So yeah, right now I'm having it relative to the entire world, which is why it's rotating like this. So what I think I should do, since is the gizmo, I forgot, is the gizmo aligning to the rotation globally, or is it aligning to the rotation of both of them? Okay, so what I need to do is when I go to select, where I go and I add, where I add a component here, the part where I set the, where do I set the gizmos transform? Right here. So that's when it's created, and then we're updating the gizmo's location. What we want to do is if the length,
Are you gonna be able to forge your own weapons?
yeah, absolutely. Make some fucking guns. It's gonna be cool too, because you'll have to make, like, to get the metal, you'll have to have a forge. It's not like super complicated where like you'd have to make a mold and then mold metal into the shapes, because that's just too overkill. Because I still want like a casual player to be able to make stuff pretty easily. So like you would just be making metal bars with a forge, and then you would use those metal bars, put it into the blueprint, and it would just magically create the metal object you've designed. So it's like as if you're just chipping away at the metal when you're making it or whatever. But yeah, guns are guns are going to be very, very possible. It's not going to be very clear at first how to make a gun. I'm just going to, the way I'm going to do it is I'm going to kind of like give myself the tools to make a gun and then make the best gun I can doing that. So then when I'm done making an actual like gun that you can use, shoot, aim, all that stuff, it's made out of all these little parts that you could then use to make a different kind of gun, right? You can make any kind of gun. You could make a fucking mounted machine gun if you wanted. I could, like, say I design a pistol, you could use the components of that pistol to design an AK or something, you know? That's the beauty of the game is I can spend this, say I spend like 6 hours designing a weapon, or I spend like 20 hours making a weapon system for bows, right? I just made a simple looking bow. But now you guys can go in there and you can make infinite amounts of bows, all sorts of different combinations, stuff to make it better, stuff to make it worse, you know, just super cool shit. You can put scopes on it, you can make a compound bow, all of that just from these simple little things that I did. That's the beauty in the idea. What was I doing? Fuck. Oh, I gotta set the the new rotation, if there's more than one, I want to get the gizmo set rotation, world rotation, or set actor rotation to 0, 0, 0. And we're going to select a rotator from here. If it's greater than 1 is true, we're going to do this. If it's not, we're going to get the 0, get world rotation, and we're going to set that to this. Bang, bop, poof. Kitty! And then we're going to go in here, and we're going to destroy this. Wait, no, we're going to destroy this. Connect these. Bang, bop, pow. All right. 2 object rotation should now work beautifully. Take this up, grab these 2, bang. Wrong direction, but I'll take it for now. Whee! Whee! Making a merry-go-round. Assuming, yeah, it's just reversed. So X works great. Hey, check that out. Yes, sir.
Ben wants to know why you're keeping collision on for your movable objects.
Oh, I just haven't gotten to that part yet. Because these are obviously supposed to be just like the design, like the blueprints that I'm making, but right now I haven't gotten to that part yet. You can't even add new objects yet. But when you're in the blueprint editor, it's going to be client side, and then when you're done with it client side, it sends it to the server, and then the server goes, okay, is this a valid blueprint? No? You dumb bitch, stop trying to cheat. If it is a valid blueprint, it's like, all right, let's make this thing. And then it makes it. And another thing about the blueprint system, I want to make sure that it can't be abused. So you won't walk around a town or whatever, and you won't see just like a billion blueprints unfinished. You know what I mean? So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to have the blueprint ghost only visible to the person who placed the blueprint. So if I'm building a house, you won't see the plans for the house. I will. Only I will. And anyone else who goes up and interacts with the like building site will as well. So if you want to build a house with like 4 other dudes, you'll have to place the first brick or whatever, and then it'll show up on the ground. You'll see the outline of the house start forming of whatever you're building. And then the other players can walk up to it and like interact with the outline, and it'll add it to their journal or whatever. And then they'll be able to see the house as well. Or what I could do is I could have it so you could all have the same blueprint. You could like copy blueprints, and you could give each of the guys the blueprint. And if you see a plan of that blueprint, or if you have that blueprint in hand, you'll see the plans for all of that type of blueprint specifically. If that makes sense? Lots of words. I don't know how much understanding is being had. I'm like semi-talking to you, Mikey, as well, by the way.
Yeah.
But anyways, this works now, though, which is great, because that just means now what I have to do is I have to make it, when we're editing, just a singular piece, which is going to be easier, maybe. Because all we're going to do is we're going to add local rotation. Or, I mean, I guess we're just doing it to this.
Ben wants to know what you're going to do to prevent griefing where you're around your buildings, like a tool cupboard.
So, like, you're saying if someone runs up to your house and builds a tool cupboard in front of your door, right?
Well, like, are you going to have your own tool cupboard where you put your resources, or where that's kind of like your center point?
Well, okay, so it works like real life almost, where you're going to want to design some sort of lock for your door, so then only you can get in. And then inside that room is now considered safe, right? Because you can put stuff in there and it's not going to get taken. Now, if you have a toolbox with no lock on it or anything, no locking mechanism, just out in the open, yeah, sure, people can use it too. People can open it, take stuff out of it. But that's the thing. I'm not designing the toolbox. You guys are. So I'll add some form of like locking mechanism with like keys or something, some sort of system like that. And you can add it to the drawers that you have on your toolbox. So then you can lock your toolbox drawers. That way, so for someone to get into it, they have to break it, which, especially if it's made out of metal, is going to take a lot of effort. So, to an extent where it's not going to be worth it, right? It would be like if you saw a toolbox on the street outside and you wanted to get into it. Sure, you could go grab like a hammer or something and fucking bang away at it for 30 minutes and to get into it. But then you get into it and it's just another hammer. It's like, what the fuck? What was that point of that? Did I answer the question? I don't know. I started yapping.
Sure.
Local rotation. Is it relative rotation? I don't know the difference between relative and local rotation, so we're going to do relative because I know what that means a little more. And then now that we got that set up, we got to go over here. And this is the theta that we're doing. So now this is where we can do a little bit of tomfoolery because now we have the vector that makes up the gizmo. So we've got this guy. So what we can do is we can do get right vector and then get up vector. Make rotator from axis. We get the forward vector, the right vector, and the up vector. To explain this, it's just basically like my fist is an object, forward vector is out, up vector's up, and then right vector is to the right. And then using those directions, we can figure out the rotation of the object. And then now we can combine rotators, which will take the rotation of the object in world space. Or do we want to just rotate? I don't know. What do we want to do here?
Ben wants to know if there's going to be anything to prevent one player from building very close to another player, like griefing.
So that would be like, just give me a gameplay example. That would be like you have a house and someone built a fence around your house.
Yeah.
Well, for the official servers owned by me, nothing. You're just gonna have to destroy the fence that gets built around your house. You're gonna have to take out an axe and fucking chop it down. But you gotta remember, like, constructing something is difficult as well as destroying it. Like it's not like Rust where it's really easy to build and then it takes forever to fucking hack at a door, right? In this game, it's different where they have to fucking chop down the trees, they have to carry the lumber over, they have to place it into the build, and they have to do that over and over and over for every single fence. That takes time. Could take them 6 hours maybe to box in your entire house, right? So first of all, that already makes it so people won't do it often. Plus, it also makes it so then when you get on, you're just going to be able to chop it down, right? Honestly, it might be easier to destroy a fence than it is to build it, because with an axe, you'd be able to chop it pretty quickly. But for cities owned by people, like if you buy a city, I think I'm going to have it so you can make like quote unquote godlike rules where you can like have properties, like you could section out properties and stuff, and then you can kind of micromanage your city that way. So that would make it so if a YouTuber has a city and it's like complete anarchy, but then another YouTuber has a city that's like super strict and you can only build in certain areas and you have to like purchase a property before you can build there. That'll be the governmental powers of each individual server. But for the official ones, they're all anarchy. So like if you build a little hut and someone just builds a wall around you, you're going to have to just destroy the wall or build over it or something. Which again, it takes so much time to build a wall, it's not going to be worth it to try to grief. I mean, the most common thing I could see happening is people building like fences over people's doors, but that's again, you can just chop through it with an axe. It's not that big of a deal. Like it'll take probably 5 to 10 minutes to build the fence on the door, but it'll only take like a minute, maybe less, to chop it down with an axe from the inside. So it's really not a big deal. And then same thing with like if they put a metal door in front, that would take so much like so many resources. It's not going to be worth it for them to do that unless they really want to fuck you up. And even if they do, you can just fucking, I don't even know, how would you destroy a metal wall in front of your door? What would be a tool to use? Probably something with heat,
A
right?
blowtorch.
Yeah. Yeah, something with heat. Because again, that system that I was talking about with all the molecules, I know I was yabbering about bullshit, but it basically makes it so then I don't say, hey, fire is good for this material. It's so fundamental that that already is what happens. Like that's already how the metal acts. Like sure it's strong, but it's once it heats up enough, it becomes very like fluid and it can be destroyed easier when it's heated up. So if there's more thermal energy, it's easier to destroy the molecular bonds, which destroys the integrity of the structure. Same thing for wood, but wood's different because it combusts. Combustion's gonna have to be its own system that I have to make. I'm excited to do combustion. I've been thinking about it a lot actually. Just the idea of like when you make a furnace, you don't just, it doesn't magically start on fire. You have to put wood in it and you have to place the wood in a good spot so then the heat rises and hits the boiling area. I'll show you when I get there. But I have a good idea and it's going to work well and it's going to be awesome. I think it's make relative transform. So we take a transform and we make it relative to an object. So let's get back to what we're doing. Okay, so we're looking at this. We have this gizmo, right? Which, first of all, this isn't supposed to be this. It's supposed to be this. Nope. Okay, hold on. We don't even think we need to do that. So we have a gizmo.
So if somebody were to, you would get the resources back from whatever you destroyed, wouldn't you?
It depends. If you burn a fence, you're not getting anything back, obviously, because it turns into ash or whatever. Metal might be a little different. You might get a little bit of the metal back if you blowtorch it. It's going to depend on the object. Because lighting a wooden object on fire isn't destroying it. Like destroying it, it's combusting it. It's turning it into something else. It's turning into like, you know, charcoal or whatever, and it's turning to heat. But if you chop down a fence with an axe, I think the blueprint is going to disassemble piece by piece, and that'll release an amount of the material. And obviously some of the material is going to have to be lost in the process. I'll do a percentage of that based on what you destroy it with, maybe, or how much damage you did. Because I feel like okay, say you have two axes, one's really, really sharp, one's really dull and shitty. If you hit a fence with the shitty axe, it's going to destroy the fence a lot more. But if you hit it with the sharp axe, it's going to like slice it pretty cleanly. So you might be able to reuse the wood better, right? See what I'm saying? Or if you use like a chainsaw or something, it would be a lot easier to reuse that wood. So maybe that would be the determining factor of how much of the material you get back from something, is how good the tool is, which would make sense anyways. That make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah, so what was it in here? Gizmo, I'm literally just gonna add rotation. Add rotation. Can I add actor? Is it rotation? Local reference frame. Okay. This might work. And then what I'm going to do here is we're going to get we probably could just do XYZ again, right? Because it's orientating itself already. Yeah, let's just do this again. Yeah, let's just rock this again. Can be a little large, but hey, what's wrong? What's wrong with large, huh? What do you got against large? Torta code. Torta code. Up here. And then when we do that, we just do the same thing here. Oh, well, I guess we can run this anyways. Huh. This. We're already doing XYZ, and now this is where we determine how we do the rotation here, which is going to be add relative rotation. We already have that set up. Okay. Ready? Moment of truth. Let's see what happens. Grab my little blueprint. Hey.
It's working.
No way, dude. This is awesome. Oh, wrong way. Alright. Oh, it's geeking a little bit. Hold on.
I think it's perfect. Release it.
It's perfect. Okay, well, I think it's just something to do with. I think it is. I think it's rotating relatively correctly. Oh. Okay, well, the gizmo's rotating correctly, I believe. Yeah. If you're just looking at the little gizmo here, he's rotating fine. It's the this guy not rotating right. Which I think what we can do for that is we can just find how the gizmo's changing in world space and then copy that to this guy. So what we can do is add relative or add world rotation. And then we can just use this value here. And then we'll just set it differently. So we're setting to this. Let's see, we're gonna have to, yeah, we're gonna have to double this because we're gonna have it. This is the theta, it's changing. Yeah, because this is the local rotation it wants to change. So what we want to do, relative. How do I make it? How do I go from relative to world? Because I have this relative rotation. Because this is how I want to rotate around my own axes. So how do we go from a? Let's look it up. Google time, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go figure this out. How to go from relative rotation to world rotation 5. There we go. So we take the relative rotation. What? Ah, duh. The fuck? Come on, bruh. Do we want to make relative to what? So we have how it wants to rotate in its own space. Local to world. Yeah, I need to do local actually. Hold on. Back to the internet. Let's figure this out. How to go from local to world rotation UE5. Nope, not UE54. We're not there yet. There we go. I figured it out. I wasn't using relative rotation to compute relative rotation on my wheels. That doesn't fucking help me. Hold on, maybe there's something else in here. Fuck, I don't know. Inverse transform location. I need rotation though. I don't need. Oh, that's gross. Let's ask ChatGPT. Let's see what Chat knows about Unreal. Is just applying the parent's transform to the local rotation. Unreal already gives you a clean way to do this. Don't reinvent. Okay, yeah, good. Thanks, fucking asshole. ChatGPT's being an asshole, guys. Okay, so what we need to do is we have this rotation, we're moving it, and make rotator. So like for example, it would be this, and then what it wants to do. Get relative rotation, get world rotation. We just get makes sense. Because we're rotating the gizmo. You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna do this the goofy way. That's what we're gonna do. What's the goofy way, Nick? Well, I'll show you. We're literally just going to take get world rotation or get actor rotation, and we're just gonna make it match it. Because why the fuck not, right? We're gonna set world rotation to be this. Bang. I was overthinking it, guys. What a surprise. I've never done that before. What am I talking about? Give me that. Alright, let's check this out. Oops. Oh.
Almost. It's trying.
Yeah, what's up with this, guys? Hello? Why are rotates? Oh! Did you see that? The gizmo moved. Kind of hard to see. Fucking everything's everywhere. I think that's still working fine. Yeah, see it's rotating. That rotates around that. Okay, it's rotating the wrong way, but we'll deal with that later. But it has this rotation. I don't understand why. So I'm getting this rotation. Length should equal 1. It should be going up here saying true. Yeah, it's going in here. It's just getting what I'm... Oh, I have fix here. That's what we're doing right now. I don't know. Why is this not working? Update transform. I'm going through here. Equals 1 is true. Oh, it's because I'm running this. Oh. Well, let me just, nope, 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 nope. Oh, wrong way, but hey, we're spinning, 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 spinning. Whee! Think we can launch him? Shoot! That's awesome. Well, that's it working. Z is still going the wrong direction, which is really annoying. But you know what? To fix that, we're going to do something very, very technically intelligent. We're going to multiply by -1. This is a band-aid fix for this problem, but I don't care. Hate to break it to you. It probably has something to do with the way the geometry of the actual like gizmo design is. Speaking of which, I want to redo the gizmo because it looks like shit. This rotation gizmo, it's hard to tell which way is which.
Yeah. Yeah, it is a little difficult.
And I think the easiest way to fix that, do you think, is just to make it, instead of making it like hollow, just make it come in and connect?
Yeah, I think so. I think that'd help a lot.
Okay.
And maybe
we'll
whenever
fuck
you
with that.
grab it, you could have it do it like Unreal Engine does it.
Yeah,
You
I
can
was
just
thinking
do the
about it,
plane.
but I'll probably do that later. I think that'll be like a polish thing. This is just functional for now. But if I select 2, it does the world rotation. Oh, now this is the wrong way. Sweet. That's not supposed to be like that. Okay, this way is working right. This way is working right. Good. Z is always backwards. Why is Z always backwards? Well, we're going to do our little solution up here since we have everything separated. But I think that is it. Bang! How long did that take us? An hour and 43 minutes to be able to rotate these 2 logs.
Damn.
But on the bright side, now you can rotate anything, not just these logs, right? We're just another step closer to designing a blueprint. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to change this little gizmo because I don't like how it looks. I hate the shape you are. Is that racist? Did I export this already? Asking a lot of questions that no one but me knows the answer to. I did not do this yet. Do it right now. Gray screen! Thanks, Blender. I didn't want to do anything anyways. Oh, there we go. Alright, let's see how fast I can do this. I gotta pee. I've had to pee for the past hour and a half, I'm gonna be honest. But I'm just so locked in. Okay, watch, we're gonna take this guy. Wow, that's not what I want. There we go. Okay. Here's what I was thinking. First of all, let's here's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking we do a little circle. Right. Make it align with the curvature of this guy. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna edit the circle. Oh, the circle's part of it now? Alright. We'll bring you in. Oops, I wanna go this way. This is GUI. we're gonna A, nope. Control L, E. See where I'm going with this?
Yeah.
And that center. E. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, I'm the Blender god. And then now we're gonna do an illegal thing. We're gonna eyeball it. Don't tell anyone when I release this game that I eyeballed this part. That's chill. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna GYX. I'll change this to vertex. Then I get this, and then we're gonna Control L again, Control A, Control L, B. And then we've got this little, I kind of just want this though.
Why don't you finish Greed of Man first before starting new game?
This is Greedo Man, buddy. Basically. This is what everyone wanted Greedo Man to be. How's that look? I wonder if this still works. Famous last words. No, not really. 1, 2. There's G2. Eyeball again, don't worry. Fuck with that. What do you think?
Yeah, I like that. It looks good.
Yeah, let's see what it looks like in practice. This is what we do. We go in here. We do import. Also, Greedy Man was basically done. I'd spent thousands of hours on that game. It's too far gone. Don't worry about it. Plus, this is what everyone wanted anyway, so I'm just making it. Reimport mesh with new file. Failed to reimport? Well, fuck you then. Watch this. Oh, what was that? It worked. I don't know why I put it in here. It's a little gay. What the hell? Okay. Hey, looks a little different. Looks a little different. All right, all right. I'm fucking with it so far. Let's let it cook. Let's let it cook. Let's throw this in here. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. Sure. Oh my gosh, so much shit going on. But it is over. Check it out. See how it looks in practice. Hey, check that out.
Oh, nice. Oh, that's a lot clearer.
Now what the fuck I'm doing? I like it's a little unique. I kind of fuck with it. I'm just kind of testing my ability to actually rotate with it though. Okay, so I'm gonna give myself a little task here. I'm gonna line these up. Oh, whoa, what was that? Just rotated. What the fuck? Why are you doing that? Huh. Oh. Oh, it's because I'm oh oh oh. Sorry, I have it. Ugh. Stupid. It's because this is now just setting the value here. So if this Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to line these both up straight next to each other, and then I'm going to rotate them. That's my goal. Oh. What the fuck? So the problem is that when I want to just rotate, I mean, I guess I can make rotation its own thing. Because when I go in and update transform, when I'm like moving it, it wants to change the rotation, but I only want to do one of them. So I'm going to make rotation its own thing, maybe. Which is a little annoying. But if it has to be done, it has to be done. This can go, this can go. Anything that's connected to that can go. That gives us just this, and then this can just be rotation. And then we can just replace that with whatever we want to do rotations. Bang. Good job. All right. Final test. Ready? Oh, got an error. Why? Oh, here. Uh, for scale. There we go. All right. Moment of truth. Oh, and I have to make them small. Or small and flat. Let's do 2 small and flat boards like this. That will be the test of this system. So first, I want to get you like this. And you rotated. That's just perspective. Oh yeah, that's nice. That's good. That's freaking awesome. Oh, that's wrong. Scale's a little goofy. What if I do just one at a time? It's still goofy. It's just the wrong axes, it looks like, or axes. I think it's just aligned improperly. Why is that? Because Y is going in. Oh, it's because it's relative. I think we'll fuck with that later, but let's just see if they're, yeah. Bang, check that out, Mikey.
Nice.
I was able to get them together and rotate them. Scaling's a little weird, so I guess we'll tackle that next, but I do need a pee. I've been putting that off forever. Actually, before I go pee, I haven't made a, oops. I haven't made a pee thing. What screen do I go to when I leave, you know? I mean, I could just make it whatever the fuck you're doing.
Can you guess what I'm doing?
Arc Raiders. Yeah, I'll just make it whatever the fuck you're doing. I can do this. And then what do I do for my little scene? Oh, here, I'll build it in Unreal really quick. Idea too. To celebrate the new building system, I'm going to very simply, or not new, I guess it's, well, the completed transform system. Oh, I have a good idea. Screen of my own right now. Sorry guys, hold on, you can watch what I'm doing. I'm just making myself a little be right back screen, which it's gonna give you guys just some footage of whatever the fuck Mikey's up to. Now we have to do same thing we did earlier. Go to Photopia. And I'm gonna make 2 of these. Speaking. I'm gonna call this browsing. And then this one, I'm just gonna delete this. Okay. Open from computer. Let's do this one. Click the background. Then we gotta watch our fucking loud ad. Oh, never mind. It's gonna be a quick one. Sweet. Thank God. And I'll see. Perfect. That's exactly what I wanted. Bang! Bang a Rooney! Bang a Rooney! Bang a Rooney! Alright. Yeah, we'll call this right back screen. And then we're gonna put that in my pictures. And then we're gonna pop this open and we're gonna duplicate again. I'm gonna call this BRB. Be right back. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna keep the desk. We're gonna get rid of the desk. Get rid of the desk backdrop, and then we're gonna get rid of main monitor. We're gonna add an image. We're gonna call this BRB background. And we're gonna browse to this guy.
I'll be right back.
All right. Bang. Okay. Then we're gonna scale it up, center it, add another image, BRB foreground. That's gonna be our picture here. And then we're gonna bring the background to the very back. Hey, hello. I'm gonna put me over here. What? What? Then we're gonna put chat behind me. And then we can do a display capture. I call this Mikey. Oh wait, no, not display capture, fuck. Window capture. Right? Is there no more? Oh, window capture. Mikey. Yes. Discord, no. Yes. Yes. Oh.
If you smell burning, it's probably just the generators acting up. Report it anyway.
Ah. Ah. Big screen. Big screen. Big screen. I love big screen. I have to move this over a little. Scale it up to the side, move this up a bit. I put it like there. Yeah, text. Text.
Communal kitchen is out of fuel. There's cold dinners left, but check the other food stalls.
I'm back.
Watch Mikey while you wait. I can hear your stream. All right, hold on. I'm having way too much fun
Oh,
doing
okay.
this. Oh, come back.
Now I'm back. Forgot to get me water.
Understandable. I'm about to go do some bullshit while they watch you.
Oh no.
Oh no. I'm giving you control. Who put this fucking idiot in control? I think you're gonna appreciate what I'm doing here, though.
I think you're gonna appreciate what you're doing there. I think you're doing it for you.
I think it looks sick. Doesn't that look cool?
Oh yeah, it does look cool. Rotate it a little bit. Yeah.
Trying. Hold
I
on.
hate how it snaps.
Yeah, I'll fix it. Transform. Where's
Oh, do you see my NVIDIA filters?
Uh-uh.
Wait. Look how bright it is.
Holy shit, you try hard. No wonder I can't see shit. You're like, oh, they're right there. They're across.
No, I literally just put these on.
Oh, alright. Alright.
I'll send you the. I'll send them to you though. You're gonna want them.
I'm gonna want them. Good call. Meh. Ooh,
Dang, did you see that?
that was crazy.
Did you see how quick he killed me? What the heck?
That was crazy. Bang.
Bobcat 4
Bang!
left brain?
Now I can cuck stream. I can watch you play, and I'll just sit here and do nothing. This is awesome. How do I make it more full screen though? That's what I want to do. How to become more full screen.
Minimize the player list.
How do I do that? Oh.
For sure.
Oh, bang. Ah! Mega cuck stream. Now I don't have to do anything. Now I can fucking leave. Now I can go jerk off.
Oh,
This
zoom
is
out
awesome.
the screen a little bit. The top left is getting cut out.
Nah, that's fine.
Okay.
For the aesthetic. It's for the aesthetic. They don't need to see the top left of your screen. This is actually sick, bruh. I like this a lot. It's starting to get dark out though, so I need to change my camera exposure, I think. Where the fuck that is, so I do that. Settings? Nope.
Oh, it's crazy how far behind your live chat is.
Is it?
Oh, I had it off
Paused.
of live. Okay, it's not that bad.
Can I not just camera properties? Oh, here we go. Found it. Bang! There we go. Now I'm a little brighter. That stream's a little loud. Awesome. Alright, I'll be back. I gotta go do a couple things.
Dang. Fucking scared me.
I've returned. Hooah! Hope everyone's enjoying Mikey's gameplay. All I saw was you get shit on when I left.
Yeah. It was an El Toro 4. And he got the jump on me. I didn't have much of a chance.
Fair enough. Yeah. Well, I gotta lock in. We gotta get back to what we were doing. What were we doing again? I don't remember.
Yeah, you got work to do.
Whoosh, whoosh. Get back to work. Whoosh, whoosh.
Exactly.
Yes, master. I think after I get the transforming gizmo, I'm gonna take a break, play some Arc Raiders. Maybe. Maybe.
No, you're not allowed to take a break.
Ah! Hold on. We're back. I gotta fix the transforming. Why isn't the transforming working? Why isn't the transforming working? I don't know. Should be going in the right directions. I think it's because the gizmo isn't orientated correctly. And that is because the gizmo is rotated to face... Should be facing the direction, right? Because if I do, when I go to select, and... Or is it when I change modes? Where did I put it? Stitch. Switch modes and select. So when I switch a mode, if I switch to scale, I've got to get. Because how do we orientate? First of all, what's this do? Ah, it's frozen. Ah, why is it frozen? No, don't freeze.
What is that awful noise coming through your microphone?
Does that fix it?
No. That fixed it.
Bang. Bang. All right, sorry about that. Well, don't know what that was all about. Hold on. Error? You need to change the video resolution, which is not supported for this configuration. What the fuck does that even mean? What are you talking about? Oh, okay, hold on. I'll be right back. Okay, hold on. Give me a second. Give me a second. Never mind. Just kidding. I'm not leaving. I'm gonna ignore the error. Bang. That's what we're gonna do. All right. That might be our sign to take a break. Just say it. What do you guys think? The 4 people that are watching right now. I'll get back in there. I'm just kidding. I'm just joking. I ran out of video memory is what happened. Which I didn't buy a beefy PC for nothing, so I'm not happy about that. I think Opera is cranking a lot of stuff, so I'm just gonna close everything. Bang. Waiting for it to load. Chat has been dead. What is going on? Hello? Hello? Fucking. Did that break? Oh, it's because I made you bigger. Wait, can I just do this? And then. Minimize it? No, it has to be open. That's annoying. So I'll just do that. That's fine. I fixed that. Oh, all right. Back to what we were doing. Lock in, ladies and gentlemen. We have to fix the transform gizmo. See, I don't understand how we're determining. So this, we're setting it right. And then we're setting it here. But when we do this, then it reorients it. What's this do? Okay, that's fine. Now it works? What? Okay, but then there it doesn't work. So what I can do, very simple fix, and I'm going to do it. I actually know exactly what I'm going to do. Because we're still doing that old method where we use that forward vector to determine stuff. Holy shit, this is messy. Alright, hold on. Let me start cleaning up a little bit. Rotation. So like for scale, we're gonna do this. The classic. And then we're gonna go in here and be like, okay, X, Y, Z, what do we want to scale? Blah, 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 blah. Length. Gonna do this. X, Y, Z. X, Y, Z. Hey. Yo, bro. What is up, broskies? Alright, bang. It always works first try, right? Every single time. I can't remember a day where it didn't work first try. Oh, I was just joking. Come on. Why are you working? I know why. Easy fix. Gizmo. Do you know what gizmo means?
No.
It's just this little thing right here. This guy. This is a gizmo. This is Mr. Gizmo. X, Z, Y. Yeah, that should work though, right?
About to get out with a blueprint.
Yeah, it kind of worked. Only problem is it's only scaling up. I guess this is a good way to show how the texture works. See how it like tiles, no matter how big it is. So this could be like a giant floor, even though it's this object. Anyways, that's not supposed to happen. Why is that happening? Oh, vector length. Stupid fucking dumb bitch. I'm stumped here a little bit, I'm gonna be honest with you. What do I do? What do I do? What do I do? What do I do? Because I want to get the length. How's this vector even determined? What even is this vector? What are you? What are you? Tell me. Tell me what you are. Oh, it's like identical to the erection vector. Well then fuck, why don't we just do this? Why don't we just take this vector and we dot with, hold on, normalize. And then we dot it with, hear me out, this. Nope. Fuck. What do we dot it with? Where'd it even go? Am I retarded? Oh, here we go. Get for. Ha. I know I am. It's alright. Okay, so this is the value I want. In case I'm wrong. do that. But I'm never wrong. This has to be it. But it's dot's directional. Dot's directional. I knew that. Holy shit! Well, it's fast. But it works. Hey! Hey, hey! Whoa, wrong way. Yeah, hold on. Maybe it doesn't work. Give me a second. Divide by 100, right? I think that's what I came out to. Rah! Rah! Hey, okay. Okay, what is going on here? Why is it doing that? Oh, it's being like a constant. This is an actual scalar value that I want. So what if we just do length multiplied by this? Let's come in here, see what that does. There we go. I did it. Good job, me. That's kind of cool. Look at that. How it's growing, but the texture's staying.
Nice.
That's awesome. Ah, we did it! Hooray! Hurrah! We have the fucking thing done. It is done. That is the transform gizmo, ladies and gentlemen. I would consider that an accomplishment right there. Yes, sir. Beautiful. Beautiful. Any comments that anyone has that you want to say? For anyone who's actually watching, I don't even know if, is there anyone watching? I have no idea. I have no clue. What clue? Get it, Nick. See, mine's a black box. Is this your, does yours look like this at all? Because I don't even have, I guess it's not working at all. I don't know what that's all about. Well, since there's no one watching, time to play Arc Raiders. We make
Is there
another.
nobody watching?
No.
Oh.
Oh no! Oh, there's the chat. What the fuck? There we go. Anyone in chat? Hello? Whatever. Let's chill. Let's chill. Gotta let it naturally grow. Cause now, hey, now Ben and Volley von Dirkle. Now they know. They know where to find me. Come on, man. Shit. All right. Stop. I'm gonna stop watching myself. All right, let's commit this to GitHub. Meow 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 meow. Ah. We can call it research, right?
Yeah.
Got good work done today. Finished the transforming gizmo. Now what I can do tomorrow is I can actually tackle that whole issue of it colliding with me and how I'm gonna handle like is this component on this blueprint constructed or not? Am I just designing it? How do I want to handle designing it? Do I want you're actually creating a blueprint actor when you're in the blueprint editor, or are you just telling the game where you want stuff to be on a future blueprint actor? I don't know. I don't know yet. I haven't decided. But
Yeah, what you said.
basically, yeah, I'm gonna play some Arc Raiders for a bit. I think we can make a new scene for that, so I can show people how fucking naughty I am being. I'm supposed to be making the game, god damn it. But it
Could
is.
put a side by side. Could put your view, your POV, and then my POV.
Ooh, I like that. Oh, let's go back in Unreal Engine for a minute. Want to make a little scene. I'm liking this whole doing the scene thing. It's fun. Um. Blah, 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 blah. Brain shut down. No worky. There we go. Jesus Christ. I'm becoming stupid. Becoming stupid? You are stupid. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. Don't say that. God damn it.
Check that out.
Hold on. I gotta construct this. Now it is. We are going to make. Yeah, I think I have. Have a vision. I want a
He
big.
has a dream. He says.
I have a dream. Me too, bro. I be having dreams too. Yeah, so we're gonna do big log. I'm gonna do another big log like this. This one bigger. This is just gonna be the top of the screen. Gonna be my main camera basically. Border. Then we're gonna have move it over a little bit. So it's like here. So I'm gonna have it like this basically. I'm gonna have to have my little table in there. Then where do we put your POV? What's a part of the screen that they like low-key don't need to really see? I think bottom left maybe?
That they what?
What would be a part of
Oh.
the screen that would low-key be chill? Or I have a better idea. Hold on.
Maybe.
I have a better idea.
Or you just put them side by side if you wanted to.
Yeah, here I'm gonna do a mixture of the two. We're gonna do something like this. So then I can get my POV is gonna be like here. And then your POV is gonna be like closer up, like this. And then it's gonna be smaller. Here, I gotta kind of get an idea of where this camera's gonna be. Like that. This being my Arc Raiders, and then we could have you like a little box down here. Or what if I just put you on my table? Like a little box, like right here or something. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Hold on, that might be cool. Cause like they won't be able to see it clearly, but they'll be able to like kind of see it. Plus,
Yeah.
what I can technically do since I have your screen is I can make a scene for what I'm just. I mean, I'll be spectating you anyways, so they'll be able to see you, see what you're up to. But what I'm thinking is we do bang
Like
bang
whenever you die,
bang
just to
bang.
show my screen.
Well, I mean, I'm already spectating you when I die, so that's redundant. But I do think it would be cool to make a little TV on my little desk. I'll have to make it a little smaller. Taller. Oh, that's gonna be sick.
This is cool. You get to test out the building mechanics beforehand.
True. See how things would look. And then as the game development goes on, the stream's gonna look different because I'm gonna build new desks and shit.
Yeah.
What I'm gonna do is a little Unreal Engine trick. Because this is gonna cut out like that. And then I'm gonna want this to be not there actually. Not to be like that. Sure, I'm getting this little. How would that look? Oh, I can see the vision.
Yeah.
The border's just to indicate like I shouldn't really be doing this. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Something like that. Bang. Yeah, that's gonna look solid. All right, let's give it a rip.
Might have to reposition the camera a little bit. I think the desk and my screen is going to take up too much of yours.
Well, it's gonna be not fully because you see how there's that border. It's gonna be shrunk a little bit, so it might fit fine. Plus, that's an area of the screen that I don't think is super essential for people to see.
Yeah.
So let's give this a rip on Photopea. Get that sky in here. I did. That's not what I wanted. What if I did the? Is there a magic eraser? How do I change tool settings? It's up here. Oh, that's the same color, so we're gonna have to come in here with a little brush. We're gonna have to do the normal eraser. We're gonna have to fucking hand do a little bit of this here, and then we should be able to do the rest of the magic. There we go. And then, bang. Oh shit. Same thing with here. Oh, we're getting in there. We're getting intricate. And now we do magic eraser. Oh, we do background eraser. Oops. Magic Eraser. Let's do 40. Yeah, sure. That works. Maybe back to 20. There we go. Oh yeah, get a little underneath area. All right, there it is. There's my overlay. Yeah, and then we file, export as PNG. Gaming. Okay. Now we go to my downloads. Put that in my photos. Where my photos went. There we go. And then now do a little inception. I think it's going to be similar to this. So we're going to duplicate this. Call this gaming. Okay, and now in here, we're going to get rid of the foreground, background. I'm going to do a new image. I'm going to do gaming. I'm going to choose that image I just made, my pictures. Wrong pictures. Okay, okay. And then now we're going to want to add a display capture, add main monitor, add main monitor behind the gaming foreground. We're going to want to scale that around a little bit. I think we can probably get away with about there, and then right about there, and then just center it a bit. And then we can bring that all the way to the back. Holy shit, this is cluttered. And then Mikey can go into his little box. Oh, I sized it a little wrong. But what I can do... Oh, no, I didn't. Never mind. Never mind, I'm him. Haha! You got the little TV, yes! This
Nice.
is so much fun for no reason. So goofy. And then I'm gonna put me right here. Probably just gonna make me smaller and put me over here.
A Silencer 2 blueprint. First container I searched.
Nice. It's gonna be a little small, but that's chill. It's low key chill.
You can see clearly like what I'm doing.
Yeah. And then I'm right here, I'm like, what the wait, which side is it? What the fuck? Okay, and then where are we gonna put chat? Should we put chat in your oh my god, hold on.
On the table, like right where your head is. Or well, I guess unless you're keeping your head.
Keep in my head. We could just put it behind me like usual, like here.
Yeah.
Or we could put it in on your TV. Hold on. So it looks like you have a streak. Nah, we're gonna keep it over here. That's gotta go behind me, where it usually goes. Probably make it a little bigger. Just have it like behind here. Okay, how's this look with an actual game open though? I'm fucking with it. I'm fucking with it.
Yeah, I like it. I think it looks good.
And then now I can take this, I need to make new text. I gotta make new text. Text. Make it a cool little font. Fontaruni. I don't even know what a cool font is. Here. Nike POV. Font like that. Yeah, Comic Sans. I'm gonna do an outline. Do the same thing I did earlier. Let's do this, do a little darker. 20. Can you read that?
Yeah, I can read it.
Yeah, I'm gonna get rid of these arrows with a little bit of clutter. This is kind of, I don't think I see this much. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like having two POVs of the same thing. This might be cool to watch. Let me add one more text. Do Comic Sans again. Comic Sans was good. And then I'm gonna do something different with this. We're gonna do this, and then we're gonna bring it up. Then we're gonna bring saturation down. Choose like here.
Dang, why'd this guy have so much adrenaline?
It's running. Do transform, edit transform. Yes. Yeah, I'm getting in. Don't start another. How's that look?
It's Inception right now.
Oh, hold on. Here's what it would look like with a game.
Oh, I have it off alive again. Oh, yeah, that looks good.
The goofy ass border. Goofy ass border. Wee. 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 I wonder how well's the desk line up. Ooh, it's gonna line up well. Let's just fuck around and find out. I could put me on the other side. Yeah, that's fine. I like how it is. Let me into Steam, fucker. What the hell? Can I pay? Oh, I have Unreal up still. I should probably close that. Let me in. Let me in. What's this look like from my phone? take a look. Take a ponder. Yeah, so if you have the stream quality at full quality, yeah, that's cool. Yeah, you can see pretty clearly what you're doing.
Yeah.
Plus, I mean, here, I gotta fucking fix Steam first. Hold on. Task manager, help me.
Did you just search Task Manager?
Search. Oh, yeah.
Bro, Control Shift Escape.
Nah.
Yes.
Nah.
Just don't ever type Task Manager into the search bar.
Nah. Yeah, I'm onto something here. Why is Steam struggling so much? Yeah, hold on. Oprah's getting fucking murdered. Hate Oprah. Blender's getting fucking murdered. What else is open that doesn't need to be open? Spotify's getting fucking murdered. GitHub's getting murdered. File explorers are getting murdered. Just bare bones. You just Control Shift Escape. Oh, dang. Fire. Hey, Steam, can we stop being a fucking bitch, please? That would be awesome. Well, I'll just fucking murder you again. Yeah, please log in this time. Dude, Steam's just not working. This is a sign. Get back to work. I think I'm gonna have to restart my PC. Yeah, I'm gonna give it a restart.